What's going on, boys? Welcome to another upload today. I wanted to get a video out tonight talking about a potential promo that we may have this Friday, just to get you guys, I guess, filled in a few days before the promo comes out. I kind of like to make sure that my viewers understand what could be coming and just things to understand about what it is going to be and all that good stuff, guys. If you enjoy the upload tonight, a thumbs up is really appreciated. Tonight, guys, we're going to be talking about Team of the Group Stage. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys feel deserves one, right? Who do you think it should be in? Or what's a card that you would really want in foot? And the way you guys can go see who might be in or not be in is you guys can look up on the standings. There should be like something under the statistics of the Champions League. And usually players that are performing pretty well in terms of statistics will get in. Their team doesn't have to necessarily advance or be doing well if they have a ton of individual goals. We've seen players that get in. There's also some Europa League players that get into this as well. Now, this is a good promotion. It's a pack promotion, but it's a good promotion because we get usually more meta usable cards, which is good. You don't just get BS cards. It's going to be good cards. And a lot of people are going to comment down below, Nick, you're an idiot. It's not going to be Team of the Group Stage because it's not over yet. It doesn't matter, guys. In the last few years, I spoke about this in my upload the other day. It does not matter. EA basically dropped Team of the Group Stage based off of just the timing of it. So usually it's within 4 or 5 of the rounds. They drop it because they don't have time to wait till the end. So this was last year's Team of the Group Stage, if any of you guys do care. So as you guys can see, we got a lot of good cards, right? We got a De Gea, we got a Hummels, we got a Koulibaly, a Jordi Alba, a Neymar, a Fekir, a Rakitic, Eriksen, Messi, Griezmann, Lewandowski. So you can see the starting 11 have amazing players. The cool part about this promo as well is that if you guys are a guy that is into potentially card collecting or whatever you're into, right, these cards do all have dynamics, right? So there's a certain level to that of an aesthetic that is pretty nice. Dybala, Handanovic, Socrates, and then you can see on the bottom you have 6 Europa League cards that did end up making it in, right? And that's almost EA's way of throwing in some worse players just so the pack weight is a little bit fair. But yeah, Dybala, Bale, Dzeko, Socrates, Lo Celso, Loftus-Cheek. You know what's funny about these cards as well is that last year a lot of people who did play FIFA Ultimate Team thought that these cards were live. So sometimes when these players would do well or their teams would do well, I remember in the knockout stages in the spring, Paulo Dybala was like flying based off how Juventus did. And it was the dumbest thing ever because obviously if you play foot and you understand concepts of cards, these cards are not live. So this is how EA brought up the promo last year. They said the group stages in both the Champions League and Europa League are drawing to a close. And we've seen some stunning displays of individual skill and ability. A group of players have set themselves apart from the rest and are featured in the UCL and UEL Team of the Group Stage, included our megastars like Messi, Neymar, and Griezmann, along with a host of prominent players. These players are in packs until Friday, December 14th. So the reason I'm bringing this up, boys, the reason that I am bringing this up to you guys is because this Friday is December 6th, right? So the timing is very similar to this of last year. So I think it's going to come this Friday. It was directly right after Black Friday last year. So if we look a little bit more into it, it also said that we got 4 SBCs and objectives, which you could expect to be at least the same, if not more, in FIFA 19. So this was the exact kind of squad. And what I want to explain to you guys is how they're going to do these upgrades and all that. So if Messi gets a card, it's going to be a 90s. It's going to be a 96, right? It's not going to be the same as his current inform. These cards are all going to be +1. I think they're all an inform worthy upgrade. So for example, if I think Socrates had an 84 last year, so he would get an 86. I'm pretty sure. Can this load? So he had an 84, so he got an 86, right? That makes sense. So really expensive, right? Really expensive right away, guys. These cards are not going to be cheap. Messi wasn't even that meta last year, and he was $2 million on the first day. So all these cards are going to be super expensive, and this is an interesting promo because not a lot of people open up packs because a lot of people's bank accounts are pretty dry from Black Friday. So these cards are going to be more rare by the time they get out of packs. Last year, I think these guys had a buy time of, I think it was on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. I think it was somewhere in the middle of the week when these guys were cheapest. But I mean, that's obviously for the lower tier. If you look at a guy like Griezmann, right? This guy didn't really do well at all. He kind of just kept dropping a little bit throughout the week. So we'll have to see how these cards look in terms of an investment and when to buy them. Obviously, it's different year by year. Jordi Alba did really well because Jordi Alba, again, these are the best kinds of investments, guys. The ones that are the cheap mid-tier ones, right? These are the ones that I just invested in best of, and they did really well. You guys can see here, on Monday he was 150, and on rewards day he went all the way up to 180, right? Because people bought him for weekly rewards, and the guy did pretty well, man. He held his price pretty much for the rest of the year, and within a month he was already, you know, a lot higher than what he was in January. And these cards are going to be very funny because they're going to pick up the hype of what of what these UCL lives do. You guys are going to laugh a ton, but they are going to pick up the hype, and when the game days are coming back in the spring and the early winter, these cards are going to start to go really high in price every time the team does something well, which is stupid, but it is going to happen. Now, something I would tell you as well, because we don't have a ton of panic going on the market at the moment, and it's kind of this kind of safe net outside of Black Friday, I would start to look at team of the group stage and look at some pretty meta play. Not meta, just try to figure out who you guys think is going to get in, because their gold cards are going to go up out of packs a good amount. I want to show you this Jordi Alba, and the week he was out of packs, I think it was right here. This is the week that he was out of packs. So he was 60K, and he ended up going all the way up to 70. So I think there's some coins to be made in any players that you guys think are going to go out of packs. Because if you don't know how this works already, basically when a card gets a special card, their gold card goes out of packs for that week. So it's more of an unexpected thing. But if you guys could do the early research, go look at that stuff. Especially, this is a big thing, right? At the moment, guys, we have a base icon SBC out. Obviously, you guys know that. But with this SBC being out, a lot of these cards that are high rated, I think Lewandowski is like SBC fodder at this point. So cards like this are going to start to do well out of packs because people are going to keep submitting them away into SBCs. And as they lose supply via the SBC and on the market, it's going to cause for an increase in price. Questions from this promo. Nick, are we going to get a team of the group stage SBC like it's a repeatable? In the previous years, we have not gotten that. There's not going to be anything that's going to make like 83s high or any SBC of that matter, in my opinion. I don't think there's going to be anything really like that that's going to rise the price up of like golds in that manner. So don't really expect that. I would not be saying that that's going to come. This is, again, a very, very, very big pack promo. If we went and looked at FIFA 19 players, and shout out to Flipman for having all this information, I think they have a thing where you can look at, I don't know if they have a tab where you can look at team of the group stage. What I do know is that we got 4 SBCs last year. I don't remember all of the SBCs, but I do know that there was four combined objectives and SBCs. Don't really know how that's going to work, and don't really know how to prepare you guys for that. Just obviously having the stock of 83, 84, 85s is the way you can prepare for that. Other than that, this promo doesn't really do all that much to the market. If we looked at let me look at an icon for an example with you guys. Like you're not going to see the market crash unless EA you guys won't see the market crash unless EA brings out any cards like these. Like, it's got to be like this level of card or like better. It's got to be better than these cards, which I don't even know how you get better than any of these cards because these cards are already so good. So it's like, how does EA really make anything that's better than these cards? And if you guys go ahead and look, and I want to show you guys this stuff, if you look at the likes of Hazard, which is just a general really like early on inform from Team of the Week last year, it was a Team of the Week 1, a very popular card. There's no crash, right? This is the week that it was out last year, the 7th to the 14th. There's absolutely no crash, right? Thursday is 670. The whole weekend he's 680. So he's not dropping at all. There's not going to be any real sell-off with any of these cards. What we could go ahead and look at, guys, if you really wanted to, was the likes of like a potential, Pele, right? If you wanted to look at any of those top-tier cards, or we could say like maybe even a Ruud Gullit, so you guys have the security of knowing if the market is going to go down or not with this tier of card. If you wanted that security of knowing, let's look at Ruud Gullit, right? Ruud Gullit, I think Moments was Prime was a 94. So Ruud Gullit, we're going to click on him. And if we look at the Prime, right? Let's look at the Prime, for example. So this is the week of the Prime. If we look here, so we're looking at, this is still going to be the post-Black Friday rise. 6.4, 6.3, 6.5. There's not much differential. And then you guys can see during the Footmas promo, he's 6.8. In my opinion, the top-tier cards are going to peak like crazy during the Footmas promo. That's going to be kind of when the cards just fly, because Footmas is not a promo that replaces cards. It's not really a promo that's going to make, there's like, people are going to do a Footmas SBC and get a card that's better than like Ruud Gullit, for example. There's none of that really. So the next thing that you guys really have to be worried about is going to be this Team of the Year crash, where people are going to be selling cards pretty heavily in terms of Team of the year. Now I think that might have been like a little bit of a Moments situation. Moments totally came out in what, March? Was he extinct? When did he come out? Friday, February 22nd. So there is a little bit of a crash with Team of the Year, and the reason for that is that obviously there's going to be a price correction when you have cards like 99 Modric or that kind of tier of card that's coming out, right? So you can see Hullet actually dropped like a 0.5 coins because of the Team of the Year cards coming into the game. Other than that, guys, that's the next thing that I think you really have to worry about is like this Team of the Year, which is over a month from now. So if you guys have coins or anything like that, I think it's pretty smooth sailing from here on out. I don't think you guys have much to worry about. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of video talking about this promo because I think it's going to come out on Friday. What you guys can really expect, again, just packs, man. It's just going to be a pack promo. It's not going to be much. You're going to have a few SBCs, maybe a few objectives, and that's about it. I'm not expecting to get much more than all of that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching the video tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys supporting my videos, and I'll see you guys in a video soon. Peace.